Hello everyone. Hello everyone from all around the world. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And welcome all you guys to today's AMA session on Twitter Space from Mango Network. I'm Sharon, and I'm thrilled to have you all here with us today. And we have an exciting topic lined up. And the topic is unlocking the power of move language and how us Mango Network is leading the way in blockchain development. We are joined by David, the CTO from Mango Network, Ian, the North American head of Mango Network, and also Cedar and Aptos Global's ambassador. Welcome, you guys. Why don't you guys give us a brief introduction of yourself, please? Let's start from David.
Hey, nice to have everyone back here. It's been a minute since our last space, I think 2 weeks ago now. We did a nice space on introduction to Mango Network and why exactly it is what we're building and like what inspires Mango Network and, the problems that we're solving. And today we're back here with you to do a further deep dive into everything, specifically in the Move programming language. And we have some exciting guests today as well to, give some unique perspectives on that and give further insights. So yeah, my name is David. I'm the CTO for Mango Network, and I'll be one of your co-hosts here today to talk to you about Mango, talk to you about Move, talk to you about anything blockchain related. And we're excited to be in front of you here today. Arjen, give us a quick intro. Who are you? What do you do? Why are you here?
Thanks. Thanks, David. So my name is Arjen, and I'm from Toronto, Canada. Like they mentioned that I'm head of North America and development. I've been working with blockchain for last 8 years, and Mongo is the exciting project on layer 2. And that is why I'm also part of this project, working with David. I'm so excited about the layer 2 technology that we are going to bring in for the development team, for the blockchain team all over the world. And thanks for coming and listening today.
Nice, perfect. Let's pass it on to the next speaker in line. I see Aptos Global HQ. Well, we all know Aptos. Let's have it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jimmy from the Aptos Global. So we are the first Chinese Chinese community focused on promoting the Move ecosystems in the APAC area. Nice to meet you all.
Nice. That's cool. Could you tell us a little bit? Oh, yeah, I was just going to say maybe a little introduction about like Aptos and maybe Move there on that side. I'm just, curious what's kicking in the Aptos ecosystem right now.
What we are doing, so we are helping we are hosting the offline events and writing articles about the Aptos ecosystems in Chinese and also organizing the developer events in the Chinese universities to educate more potential developers and users.
Nice. That sounds cool. So yeah, you're reaching out to local developers with physical events. That's pretty cool. I think we have one extra speaker actually, although Zero X Cheddar, he is now not listed as speaker here. Zero X Cheddar, could you request speaker access so that we can pass the mic on to you?
Yeah, Cedar, please accept my invitation as a speaker. Cedar, can you hear us?
Well, let's hope he can. Like, he cannot say anything back in return right now, but let's assume so.
Yeah, Cedar, if you can, send the request or accept my invitation, please get out this space and come again one more time.
Yeah, let's. We can. In the meantime, we can just do a brief introduction, right? So, as Mango, we've been in Brussels last week on EFCC at the conference. We've been representing and spreading the word on the Mango ecosystem, the Mango network. Getting people excited. We've had quite some good interest there. We were hosting a side event there. We had a nice brunch, like a nice breakfast, nice brunch there. And we did a little talk there on, just to present the Mango blockchain. And also like we did in the last phase, talk about the problems that we're solving, and why we're doing it. And it's very, very nice to be able to speak to people directly, right? To hear what problems they're having and to be able to, get people interested and to get them on board and to bring new people into the ecosystem, and then to also see what the interest is, right? Like, why would people be interested in Mango? And because of all the problems that we're solving. And I think one of the big interests that we've had as well is specifically like into the native Bitcoin bridging, which is quite an interesting concept, right? Because of course, like we know bridging in terms of, from Ethereum to Solana or to other chains, but specifically to Bitcoin, that's like a more novel approach and not seen as much as you see the other layer bridgings, right? So, which is a really, really interesting thing as well. Because of course there's a lot of value on the Bitcoin chain, it's Bitcoin, the largest blockchain still today, and by market value. So there's a lot of total locked value in there. So there's a lot of, potential going around there. So if we can unlock that by bridging Bitcoin to Mango and unlock all of that liquidity, basically, that there's to work with, that brings massive economic upside and brings a lot of opportunities to be building really cool applications, right? So that's one of the very big things that we've had a lot of interest in the conference, and something that we'll be diving more into like over the coming weeks. We'll soon go live with testnet, and then we'll be able to show some demonstrations as well about the Bitcoin bridging. And let's see, Sharon, do you have any other, what were the interesting things your takeaways from Brussels? Ping, Sharon, your mic's still muted. I definitely cannot hear you right now. Oh, I see we have Cheddar up on space right now. Well, Sharon is still muted. Cheddar, do you want to give us a brief introduction into what it is you do and what brings you to this space today?
David, Google me. You mentioned me. I'm Seda. Hello guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, definitely, we can hear you.
Okay, nice. So, guys, nice connecting here. This is Seda from DSC, distributed AI computing power service platform, dedicated to connecting global users' distributed computing resources to support innovation in application and artificial intelligence in technology. Our token has been listed on Max and Pancake on June 26th. Please drop by and share luck. And also, it's my pleasure to be here today and share some thoughts. Thank you. That's all from DSC.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a good introduction. Sharon, have you been able to find your unmute button already? I'm very, very curious to hear about your experience and takeaways from last week, because I know I've had a lot of fun and talking to other people. I think Sharon might be having some technical difficulties right now. Let's actually, one question to Arjen here that I'm curious about. I know you've been in the blockchain ecosystem for a longer time already, right? You have a couple of years experience as well. Tell me about what you think about conferences. Do you go to a lot of conferences, and if so, what is it that you try to do or take away? And yeah. tell me a little bit about your insight on the importance of conferences in the Web3 ecosystem.
The important is that you get to see what the more about the other projects that's going on, and you can also understand how many people are interested in the Web3 space, as well as you understand the developer perspective, as well as a new ecosystem which comes on board, so we can understand who we are competing against and what we are up to, and what are the issues that we are trying to solve from the Mongo side of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't turn on my microphone just now. Yeah, we had a great time in Brazil, and maybe we can host another AMA session for the offline conferences. And we've talked with a lot of people, and people are interested in Mango Network and the Move language and Almina Chain, definitely. Let's thank you for your introduction from Seda, Jimmy, David, Ian. Let's dive into today's AMA topics. We have a series of questions lined up, and I'm sure our audience is eager to learn more. So let's get started with our first question. For today's first question, I want to know, the Move language was originally developed for the Libra blockchain. What inspired Mango Network to choose Move as its core development language, and what unique advantages does it offer in blockchain development? David, please help with that question.
I can definitely help with that question, Sharon. Thank you. That is a great question. Yeah, so Move forms the fundamental core of the Mango network. Part of the core of Mango is written in Move, and most of the smart contracts, for Mango network, you write them in Move. So there's a lot of things going on with Move, and it's a very, very, very important part of the Mango network ecosystem. So important that we've adopted this as a core, and even slightly changed some parts of the language just to be able to make it even more powerful. Like Sharon said, the Move programming language, originally developed for Libra, later called Diem blockchain, by Meta, by the Facebook corporation, was designed to overcome the limitations of existing blockchain languages like Solidity. Mango Network's decision to adopt Move as its core development language is driven by several key factors that align with its goal of creating a secure, modular, and high-performance Web3 infrastructure. So what is the inspiration and motivation for now using Move exactly? So Mango Network was inspired by Move's foundational principles and its potential to redefine digital asset management and blockchain security. Because that's very, very important, right? Move's architecture, which focuses on treating digital assets as first-class citizens, resonated a lot with Mango Network's vision and providing a robust and reliable platform for decentralized applications, right? So now, that all sounds very nice, but what are the unique advantages? Because that's what we want to hear, right? Unique advantages of Move in the blockchain development. First of all, we have resource-oriented programming. This means Move introduces a paradigm where digital assets are treated as resources with specific attributes such as copyable, droppable, and storable. And this approach inherently ensures that assets are managed securely and efficiently. Unlike Solidity, which treats assets as numerical values subject to arithmetic operations, Move's resources are subject to strict rules governing their creation, destruction, and transfer. This reduces the risk of common vulnerabilities like re-entrancy attacks and double spending. So, as a result, this makes the blockchain and making your applications a lot more secure, which is the next benefit, enhanced security. One of the standout features of Move is its emphasis on security from the ground up. The language enforces strict rules around asset management and transaction execution. For instance, static calls by Move reduce runtime errors, enhance network stability, the Move virtual machine further isolates contract execution, preventing unauthorized state changes, enhancing the overall security. Then we also have formal verification. Move places significant emphasis on formal verification, a method that uses mathematical proofs to verify the correctness of smart contracts. It's crucial in environments where like immutability and irreversible nature of transactions demand a high degree of certainty regarding contract behavior, of course. So formal verification tools like Move Prover allow developers to mathematically prove the correctness and security of the contracts, which is, vital when you want to onboard like a lot of users and build the next generation of Web3. And thereby, of course, significantly reducing the risk of bugs and vulnerabilities. Then the last two benefits here, we have modularity and composability and high performance. So quickly about the modularity and composability aspect, Move's modular design allows developers to break down complex functionalities into smaller reusable modules. This not only makes the code base more manageable and scalable, but also enhances code reuse and reduces development time, which is, very important when you're developing big, complex applications. Modules can be updated and upgraded independently, ensuring that improvements and optimizations can be rapidly deployed across all contracts that depend on them. And then the last one, high performance. Everyone loves high performance. We all want very fast transactions, and Move is designed to be efficient and performant. With the focus on reducing execution overhead, the language architecture supports high transaction throughput, making it suitable for applications that require fast and reliable execution, such as DeFi protocols and gaming platforms. So that's a lot to say, like a lot of benefits and a lot of like details about the Move language. But in summary, Mango Network's choice of Move as its core development language is driven by Move's robust security features, modular design, and robust performance advantages. These characteristics make Move a powerful tool for building secure and scalable blockchain applications, aligning perfectly with Mango Network's goals. That is a lot to say there, but that's specifically why we as Move adopt the language. I'm curious here, like I know Aptos works with Move as well, right? So which is like why we're in the space here. So like later on I'll be curious to hear as well from Aptos side of things. Maybe like Aptos has anything to add here in terms of, why Move specifically.
Yeah, Jamie, could you like add something on Move language? The features and the donations for the blockchain. Jamie.
Hello. Yeah. I think the advantages of Move is the design philosophy is try to more secure, so we'll provide a more secure atmosphere for the applications such as DeFi, which is very important. For example, it uses the formal verification, not like in other blockchains. Formal verification is very expensive and will require highly skilled professionals to realize this function. But in the Move, it's adapted to Aptos is uniquely adapted to the formal verification, because the Aptos framework already includes an automated tool called Move Prover, as well as the Move specification language, so it can easily turn the code in the Move into the verification ready statements, and that can help to detect the vulnerabilities that many auditors can possibly miss.
Okay, thank you, Jamie. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Move's emphasis on security is certainly a big draw for blockchain projects. Yeah. Let's move on to our second question, and this question I want to give to David too. like how does the Move language ensure the security and the flexibility of smart contracts within Mango Network's architecture? And what are its significant advantages over other smart contract language, like Solidity or etc.?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it's important to understand the differences, right? And to understand what the specific benefits are. Because, of course, like it is a little bit of a different paradigm where users have been able to, or specifically like developers have been programming in Solidity for years based on the EVM chains, right? And programming in Move is like, quite different. But it brings very important benefits with it. So why would you make such a like radical change in terms of development? Well, because it is more secure, more flexible, and provides a lot more opportunity. So to answer this great question, what are the significant advantages over other smart contract languages? Well, Move ensures the security and flexibility of smart contracts within Mango Network's architecture, of course, through several innovative mechanisms and design choices. So there are a couple mechanisms in place here. First, we have security mechanisms. Then we have flexibility mechanisms, and then, of course, also like the advantages over other languages. So I'll like just quickly go into them one by one. So first, going into the security mechanisms, static calls and virtual machine sandbox. Move employs static calls, which are known at compile time, as opposed to dynamic calls that are determined at runtime. This approach minimizes runtime errors and enhances network stability. The Move virtual machine operates within a sandbox environment, isolating contract states and preventing unauthorized access or modifications. The sandboxing mechanism is critical in maintaining the integrity and security of the blockchain, of course. So this provides, a sort of added security layer, which you don't really have in other ecosystems, right? And then resource management. In Move, digital assets are treated as resources with specific properties, and their management is subject to strict rules. Resources cannot be duplicated or discarded arbitrarily, ensuring that assets are always accounted for. This model prevents common vulnerabilities such as re-entrancy attacks, as I mentioned earlier, where an attacker exploits recursive calls to drain funds from a contract. So again, security is very, very important, and preventing any attacks and any exploits, is integral to creating the next gen ecosystem. And then again, as Jamie mentioned earlier as well, formal verification, right, is a big benefit here, where formal verification is a cornerstone of the Move security model. By mathematical proofs to verify the correctness of smart contracts, developers can ensure that their code behaves as expected under all conditions. Significantly reduces the risk of bugs and vulnerabilities that could be exploited by attackers. Move Prover, the formal verification tool for Move, provides a rigorous framework for proving the security and correctness of smart contracts. So these three combined, it's an explanation basically for the security mechanism specifically of the Move language, right? But then the flexibility, because flexibility is also very important. We have a couple of flexibility mechanisms, where the first one is a modular design and the second one is a transaction scripts. So first, diving into modular design, Move's modular architecture allows developers to create reusable and composable modules. Modularity not only simplifies the development process, but also enables easier upgrades and maintenance. When a module is upgraded, all contracts that depend on it automatically benefit from the improvements, ensuring that the entire ecosystem remains up to date with the latest enhancements. I think that is pretty cool. So, once some upstream code, like a dependency, that you're using in your code, once that gets upgraded, you automatically, reap the rewards of that without having to explicitly upgrade your things. And then, of course, transaction scripts, where Move's flexibility is further enhanced by its use of transaction scripts. These scripts allow developers to bundle multiple transactions into a single script, providing a powerful tool for creating complex interactions between smart contracts. This approach supports a wide range of use cases, from simple token transfers to intricate DeFi protocols. So, that touches just briefly on like the flexibility mechanisms, right? And then the last one, why sort of Mango network also chose for the Move language is the advantages over other smart contracts, right? Again, like we were talking about the security aspect, but compared to Solidity, Move offers superior security features. Solidity's reliance on dynamic dispatch and its complex syntax can lead to security vulnerabilities and performance issues. Move's static call architecture and formal verification tools provide a more secure environment for developing and executing smart contracts. But then, of course, the efficiency as well, just like raw speed, right? So Move's resource-oriented model is inherently more efficient than Solidity's numerical asset management. By treating assets as resources with specific attributes rather than the numerical assets, Move reduces the computational overhead associated with managing digital assets, resulting in faster and more efficient transaction processing. And then last but not least, of course, the developer experience. While Solidity has a steep learning curve and is prone to security pitfalls, Move's design simplifies asset management and contract development. The emphasis on modularity and formal verification makes Move a more developer-friendly language, reducing the risk of errors and improving the overall code quality. So, all of that to say that in conclusion, Move's security and flexibility mechanisms make it a superior choice for developing smart contracts within Mango Network's architecture. Its advantages over other languages like Solidity highlight the potential to set new standards for security, efficiency, and the developer experience in the blockchain industry.
Wow, great! That is impressive. The combination of security features and its flexibility really sets Move apart. Now let's move on to the next question. That is another important aspect of Move language. The questions, the Move language's design philosophy emphasizes formal verification, and how important do Mango think this feature is in blockchain development, and or any Move language developers, and how does it improve the reliability and the security of smart contracts? I will give this question to Ian and Jamie. Ian, please go first.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank
you, Sarah.
Quickly interrupting here. Jamie, you disconnected for a second. Please request to be a speaker so that you can talk afterwards.
Yeah, I sent Jamie an invitation. Please accept, Jamie.
Perfect.
Yeah, maybe Ian can go first.
Sure. Thank you for that question. So basically, David have informed so many information about the Move. So I'll just talk about how the formal verification improve reliability and security of the smart contracts. So there is 3 important points. One is the mathematical proof. This means that every possible execution path has been considered and proven to be correct when we build smart contract. And the second point in the mathematical proof is invariant check. Basically, it ensures that certain properties or invariants hold true throughout the execution of the contract. For example, a property might be that token balance can never become negative in the smart contract itself. And the other points, that's basically 3 points. So the second point is automated tools. So in Move, we have a verification tool which allow us to do a formal verification to check smart contracts for error, which is more reliable than manual code reviews or testing. And the other one is model checking. This tool basically can allow us to model the smart contract state and space and check all possible states of correctness, which is basically essential for the identifying any kind of hidden vulnerabilities within the code itself. The other one is basically it allows us to prevent costly failures. It allows us to avoid downtime and losses, and also it allows us to upgrade safety. Basically, it ensures that upgrades to the smart contracts do not introduce any new kind of problem, which you often see on the other blockchains, right? I can also give you some real world examples. You have probably seen many Ethereum DAO hack. It's always happened in famous hack. Could have been prevented with formal verification, which would have identified and that if a formal verification it's in solidity, that this DAO hack would have been prevented. So basically, in summary, the Move language design philosophy is enhance the security and reliability of smart contracts development, and that is why with the Mongo network that we are using Move, which is superior to any other smart contract development out there. Thank you.